Hello, this is Germana Robinelli coming to you with a Wellness Wednesday body training tip. Today I'm going to give you 3 different exercises that you can do at home to train your upper body, primarily your chest. As a rule, most of the time I will not train people to train their chest, because what happens with the way that we live our lives, our hands are always in front, and what that does is it shortens these muscles and it lengthens the muscles behind us that pull us upright. So I typically will not share this type of approach with a lot of my clients until they actually have good back strength. So I'm going to introduce a back training, stabilizing, posture retraining exercise that will go along with 2 exercises that are designed to firm up the tissue underneath your rib cage, your pecs, the muscles that actually carry the chest. So what we've got here is a set of light weights, a towel and a mat and the floor, which is all that we need. And I'm going to ask you to, whether you join me today or you share it for later, that's fine, that's up to you. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the towel and I'm going to just come onto my hands and my knees. Now, remember that how we place our hands has a very, very specific impact on how we load the tissue. I am going to introduce what's called as a 3-point bench press or push-up. And what I want to happen is the arm, the wrist, the elbow lines up very much with the nipple line as you're coming down. What a lot of people do is they'll do this. I call that a neck up. And you want, when you come down, there's a modified plank, that the chest, the nipple line actually lines up with the wrist. So you can go really wide if you like. And I'll go 1 pause, 2 pause, 3 pause, hold, and then push. There's 1, 2, 2, 3, and up. 3, 2, 3, and up. 4, 2, 3, and up. 5, 2, 3, and up. So again, the chest is in line. 6, 2, 3, with the hands. 7, 2, 3, and you'll notice that I'm going nice and slow. 8, 2, 3, on purpose. I'm letting my nose touch the floor. 9, 2, 3, we're going to go 1 more, and this is 10, 2, 3, and then I'm going to come out. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to flip onto my back, and I'm going to take my hands. This is called a floor flattener. This is an exercise that is excellent for stabilizing good posture, creating good posture. A lot of people can't actually touch their wrist to the floor. So this is an exercise that's excellent for posture, but I'm going to just push my wrists into the floor. 1, 2, 3, and release. Push down, 2, 2, 3, and release. And this is training the back muscles. Push down, 4, 2, 3, and release. 5, 2, 3, and release. 6, 2, 3, and release. 7, 2, 3, and release. 8, 2, 3, and release. This is 9, 2, 3, and release. And this is 10, 10, 2, 3. So this exercise that I just shown you is called a floor flattener. And some people can't get their wrists down because these muscles are so tight. So the goal is that you find a place at your wrists and your elbows so you can actually really impress them on the floor. Now the next exercise, which is also for the chest, some people will do this with very little weight, which I would probably suggest, or be really, really conscious of how you're doing this. Do not just fling your arms around. Really bad idea. So here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3. My arms are actually straight. I'm going to let them almost touch the floor and then come back. So this is, again, this develops the chest tissue, the muscles that hold our chest up. So I'm holding, going 1 pause, 2 pause, 3 pause, together. 2 pause, together. So it's 3, 2, 3. So I'm going slow on purpose. 4, 2, 3. Again, 5, 2, 3. 6, 2, 3. 7, 2, 3, 8, 2, 3, 9, 2, 3, and this is going to be 10, 10, 2, 3, and then I'm going to close it. Take my weights down. So if you were doing this at home, what I would suggest is you do the push-ups, floor flatteners, and then those are straight arm flies. You do 3 cycles of those. And if you do that, that might take you 6-10 minutes. But what that'll do is it'll increase your lean muscle mass in your chest. And the more lean muscle mass you carry, the more fat you burn, the better muscle tone you're going to have overall. And as we age, that is the magic of staying youthful, vibrant, able-bodied, and being able to do things with our children, our grandchildren, and basically just feeling great. Exercise is such a wonderful tool to release dopamine and endorphins from our brain. I always say we get high on our own supply. When we exercise or challenge our system, our brain releases chemicals that make us feel good. And weight training is, in my opinion, and it's medically proven to be superior to slowing down the aging process compared to, say, cardio. Some people get really into cardio, which is great, but what it does is it actually catabolizes your muscle if you do it too much. And after about 35 or 40, particularly for women, we lose our ability to hold our muscle. And the only way to shift that is to deliberately train with weights, body weight, and sometimes free weights. So if you enjoy the pieces that I'm offering you, and I'm doing it in these little chunks so you can find ways to fit them into your life, I ask you to like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, and train. And if you're happy, like, send me pictures of before and after, and let me know if there's a certain area that you really want to train. I'm happy to be of service and do a video just for you. Thank you so much. And I'm using a new camera, so I'm learning how to use it. So forgive the shift here.